Good evening, I'm Claire and welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. I have with me this evening Carol.
Hi.
And Simon.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
So we've got a really nice, actually really chilled out evening tonight because we are decorating some cookies with royal icing using the colour pot and the whipping it up for the royal icing. So it's a dead relaxed evening tonight, but it'll show you how to use these colours in another medium that we've not shown you before.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, well, I've got some colours already made up here, and I'm going to colour the rest of them in front of you, but how amazing are they?
Hi Freya.
Oh, is Freya there? Oh, hi Freya.
Who's Freya? I've not heard that name before.
It's Nicola's daughter, Nicola Walkie's daughter. She's only dinky, but she's dead good and she really enjoys the shows.
Oh, right. Hello.
You'll have seen her, what she's been making.
And have you got your boyfriend on as well? Is he watching? That's, is he called Liam? No. What's he called? Lady from last week, Pike, Lorraine Pike's grandson.
Oh, that's not my boyfriend. That's Terry's boyfriend.
Oh, Terry.
Yeah, it's Terry's boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah, it's not my boyfriend. I'm quite disappointed that he's not interested in me, but oh well.
Well,
there we go.
Definitely not interested
in me. You can't
in
win
me.
them all, can you?
And Lisa Barker wants to know, are you going to be using your 21 bowls? She ran in this morning and emptied them.
Carol was on the phone, so I just sort of like carried them slyly past over to the sink. Yeah, the bowls have been sorted because I've used quite a bit of it today as well anyway, so yeah, I've got bowls for tonight. So, shall we make some royal icing?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. So I'm going to use whipping it up for my royal icing because it's so easy. It's just 2 ingredients, it's water and it's whipping it up. So,
and it tastes amazing.
Well, I was about to say, Claire's favourite flavour, salted caramel.
Tastes delicious. Who uses this for royal icing already? Claire's shown you before, so who uses it already? It's absolutely delicious.
If my lovely friend Clara's watching, she's the Biscuit Queen, she uses it for all of her...
Biscuit Queen is on YouTube.
Is she?
Hello, Biscuit Queen.
Hi, Clara. She uses it for all of her cookies. She's absolutely brilliant. She does lots of reels and that on Instagram. Oh, bless her. Okay, so... Please zero for me.
So Pamela said, did you wash the bowls? You did actually, didn't you? It's not often you do the washing up.
How dare you? Yeah, I did wash them.
But you did, she did wash them and I left her to it.
Yeah, I was just trying to get it done with minimal attention, really. So I skulked my way in, hoping that nobody would be in this room. But
they'd have been trouble if she'd give them to me to wash.
Yeah, I'm not that brave.
And Jill Cook is watching on YouTube, Claire, just
How
in case Simon forgets to mention her.
Yes, she is on YouTube, yes.
Yeah.
Hiya, Jill.
Along with Susan and Jackie Beavis.
Yeah. And Margaret Kirk uses whipping it up for royal icing.
It's great, isn't it, Margaret?
So does Dale Clark Blackler. Kit Curran, Nikki King. Oh, look at that. Look at these fellow Royal Icers, eh?
I'm just going to use half a bag tonight, so 250 grams.
Chantel McDonald and Gillian Smith Agreeci.
Close enough.
Oh, love it. All whipping it up Royal Icing fans.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just so much better because you've actually got a flavour. Not only is it really easy, it's flavoured as well, so it's amazing.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Jackie McMinn says that she does and she loves it, and Tracy Mann Cakes used it in her Royal Icing course, which is what we like.
Yes.
It's such an easy product to use and so versatile. And when we brought this product out, some people said it was like a Swiss meringue buttercream mix. Well, that's one of the things it makes. But it makes lots of things,
So
meringues, pavlovas, macarons, and that's why we called it a multi-mix. And we were the very first people to bring out this lovely, delicious multi-mix. And to be fair, it just followed on from our flavoured icing sugars.
Yeah. And again, salted caramel, my favourite, so if you catch me with any spatulas.
especially the whip when you make Swiss meringue buttercream, and it's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's for me, it's when I make meringues. Can't get enough of those. Just can't get enough. So I'm just popping in 35 mils of water because I want a really nice stiff icing. And I'm going to just pop that straight on the mixer. So while that mixes, I don't need to have it on high, but I do need to switch on the mixer. I always find that helps if you actually turn it on.
Plugged in, is it?
Leah Gillam, we need to convert you. Leah says, I've only ever made royal icing the old-fashioned way. Well, we need to modernise you, girl. Get you whipping it up out and follow what Claire does. Tracy Mann uses it as well, and it's delicious.
It's just an absolute ton easier as well, isn't it? Just chuck some water in and you've got royal icing. There's no messing about with it at all. I've created a small cloud. That's only because there's so little water that goes into it for a nice stiff icing. So just turn that up a fraction. Bring the bowl a little bit just to get any bits off the edge. Let it plug in on.
And we've got two ladies who've gone large tonight because their husbands have gone out to watch the football. And that's Louise Herons and Susan. She's going to kill me. I know her husband Stuart. I can't think of her surname. Oh my god. Little ping up on Susan Richmond, there you go.
So what we're going to do is just let this mix for sort of 5 or 6 minutes. That's all it'll take, and then it'll be a lovely consistency. I have got some that I made earlier, just a little bit left because I was just mixing up some colours, and I had to do some prep work, quite a bit of prep work for tonight. So just to show you that quickly, let me get rid of my cling film. It's really important that you either put a damp cloth or cling film on the surface when you do royal icing, so it's lovely and thick.
Question for you.
Give me cling film.
So question for you, Sonia Osborne asks, does it go off as quick as making royal icing with egg whites?
What do you mean go off? Is it set?
I think she means
quick?
does it set, yeah.
Yeah, sets really fast. It's just like regular royal icing. So it sets really nice and fast. You get a really good shelf life with this as well though. How long is it, Carol, for royal icing?
Pardon?
How long does royal icing last, the shelf life?
Oh, the shelf life, what, once you made it?
Yeah, it's ages,
months. Leave it. Don't put it in the fridge, leave it in a container. Just put a little, see the cling film here that Claire's got, just sit that on top of your royal icing and then put an airtight lid on. You leave it in the kitchen, room temperature, not in the sun, and it will be absolutely fine for months.
Yeah, just pop it in the cupboard. So I have that at the ready. So while I just let that mix, I'll show you what we're going to do, a bit of what we're going to do this evening.
And Nikki King's just pointed out, because Leah Gillam is going to give it a go. So Nikki says it's really good, but you do need to re-whip it if you leave it for a few days, but it comes straight back.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this is you don't need to worry about anything because it's pasteurised egg white, free range, So it means that it's not raw, it's safe to eat, even pregnant ladies can have it.
Yeah. Perfect. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to make some funky sugar skull cookies. So I've already done quite a few to this stage, just so that we can crack on with the live. We don't have to mess about too much. So I've already got quite a lot at this stage, but I'm going to show you how to get here from the blank sugar cookie. Actually, this isn't a sugar cookie, it's shortbread. It's the easy shortbread recipe from the Mixing It Up website. And this one's flavoured lemon. So I've got a few like this, and I'm going to show you how to get to that stage first, and then we're going to do all the fun, colourful stuff. So let's do that now. Just have a quick look at mine.
So lots of people are going to give it a go. They're all pleased to see that you've got some lovely nice round bowls, Claire. Not the square grotty things I had to use yesterday.
They looked really
why you're using them.
They looked really good on screen, I think you'll find. Yeah, well, he got it from me this morning when he got here, and I said,
why did he get it?
I heard you and Karen laughing your heads off all through it last night. Every time I was in trouble, could hear them both chuckling.
Because I couldn't stir it in the square bowl. So let me just see. So Harlem Horses says she's never used it for royal icing, but she did say, can you use it for a royal icing drip? And I have said yes.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Lovely.
You just need to thin it down. Absolutely can. So I think this is probably ready now.
Yeah. And Debbie Hargreaves has used this product many times, but not royal icing, so she's looking forward to watching as well.
Off you get.
So Sonia Osborne says, and it's not a stupid question, I don't want to sound stupid, it's whipping it up the same as the flavoured icing sugars. I'm confused. No, it's not. The flavoured icing sugars, you need to add things like to it, so you'll need to add your egg white to it if you want to make meringues. With whipping it up, you only need to add water, okay? So the great thing about this product is you don't need to worry about wasting egg yolks. You know, lots of people make use of the egg yolks, but I have to be honest, I don't. I end up throwing them away. I'm really lazy.
I mean, there's only so much curd and quiche and stuff you want, isn't there?
I used to give the egg yolks to the dogs. I think even they got fed up with them. Scrambled egg yolks.
So let's just get the icing off the beater, and I'm just going to put this straight in the sink, otherwise it'll be rock hard. So
and congratulations to Carol Allen. She's been married 48 years today.
Wow.
Anyhow, her husband has very kindly gone to bed so that she can watch TV.
I love it. Now
that's married life, that 48 years.
That
isn't
is
it?
an engagement
I'm going
gift
bed
I
love.
can get behind, yeah. An engagement
I'm
gift.
going bed love, and for our anniversary you can watch Sugar and Crumbs.
Okay, so that is a really nice thick.
And did you measure out the water you put in that?
I certainly did.
How much did you put in?
It was 35 millilitres.
Thank you, Claire. And that was a full bag?
No, half a bag.
Half a bag.
It's 70 mils for a full bag, but we don't need that much. We're only making a few cookies, so.
And Iris Shuttleworth has moved on. She was doing buttercream cakes, but she stopped doing those now. She wants to get, she's enjoying her royal icing.
Yes.
So she's watching you to brush up on her royal icing techniques. She's just hoping that her fingers are still up to piping. So the wish list tonight is on the website. We're going to use the same wish list as what I used last night. So if you go to sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, that's the website. You'll see at the top of the page there, FB Live wish list. Drop into there, drop into May, and you'll see it says Carol, but to be fair, the things that Claire's using, i.e. the little silicone bags, she's using the crunchy bags tonight, but if you want to use the little paper silicone bags, they're on there as well.
If you have sore hands, if you get sore hands from piping, the silicone bags are better for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go.
Right, just pop this on my surface so that's not drying out while I'm doing other things.
So Kit Curran says, can you put glucose in the icing to make it a bit softer?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, you would usually put glycerine in it.
Yeah.
But glucose, glycerine, a little bit, won't do any harm. You generally do that if you were coating a cake with royal icing, so it wasn't like, you know, rock solid.
So Trisha says she uses whipping it up all the time for royal icing. If she's not colouring it, it does go yellow, so she normally adds whitening. That's true, and that's because we're using natural egg powder, and it's got a bit of a yellowy tinge.
Yeah, everything's natural in these products, isn't it? So there's no nasties. Okay, so I'm just going to draw my basic design onto my cookies so that I can pipe a little bit easier. So I use an edible pen. I usually use a yellow one because it's the lightest colour, and if I miss a bit, you generally can't see if I don't pipe in quite the right place. So just doing the outline of where I want the...
And Nutty Elaine said she did the Tracy Mann Royal Icing course. She used whipping it up and she was amazed at how easy it was to use.
It really is.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about it. And the good thing about it tastes delicious, because I actually find royal icing doesn't taste nice. So unless you flavour it, but then if you flavour it and you add drops of flavouring, you can end up making it too loose.
Yeah.
So that's the bonus of having whipping it up. It's all flavoured and you just add what you would need, don't you? So Maxine Kelly says, does the royal icing set rock hard when you put it on a biscuit? But do remember, you do have to let it dry. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does set hard, but it's not such a thick layer that it's tooth breaking hard. But like was it Kit said, you can put a little bit of glycerin in there just to keep it a bit softer. Of course you can. I like it quite solid though. It reminds me of party rings. I really like those. No excuse to buy them now because the little one likes them. So I'm just drawing on a basic pattern here. It doesn't need to be neat because it's all going to be iced over. Do all three.
Nice audience, Claire. 250.
Lovely. If you've just tuned in, I will be doing more than just colouring in on biscuits with an edible pen. There we go.
Oh, right.
Done.
Do you know, Beverly Cousins, do you know what? I understand this because my first wedding cake was made of royal icing. And when I was younger, I used to make royal ice cakes, so I know this issue. My wedding cake had royal icing on both tiers. Unfortunately, the baker made the icing on the bottom so hard that it burnt the motor out of our electric carving knife. And I did that. I remember making a royal icing cake, and I nearly broke my teeth. I couldn't cut into it either. You end up smashing it one, don't you?
Yeah, if it goes on thick, yeah. Oh, where's my little doofer? There you are, little doofer. Okay, so what I'm doing, just to make the area, the recesses in my royal icing and my biscuit, I want them black for the eyes and nose. I'm going to cover up where I've drawn, just because I've just drawn that, so I've got the basic shape for where I want to do this. And then with freehand over the top. So just pop a little bit of, yes, I've got black royal icing here. I made this today, but I'm going to show you how to make it as well. But I just want to get this layer setting.
So yeah, the royal icing, I've got to be honest, if you make it too hard, it's just like those ice gem biscuits. They're crunchy, aren't they? They're
I like those
hard
as well.
Eh?
I like them.
Oh, I used to love them when I was a kid.
Love
it. We do stock the edible pens. They're under Colour Splash. So if you look under brand Colour Splash, it's their pens that we're using. And we also sell the Fractal Calligra pens as well. And Carol Gattenby, yes, I can see your message and I have responded. And Nikki King says, Claire, that looks like a very rude drawing.
What?
I think when you were drawing, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Nikki, behave yourself.
And Debbie Hargreaves, that drawing that nose reminds me of... I can't read the rest of the message, it won't let me say it.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing knowing her.
Kaz Kaz Gibson says, and how many bowls do you have today? Well, we have plenty back in the kitchen.
Loads. Got loads, Kaz.
Got loads, yeah. We've got
Don't
21 back in the kitchen.
Bowls.
Selfish, just
plenty
kept them
for
for
me
her own
tonight,
eye.
yeah.
So this is a sensible question. So Emma Harlem Horses says, I've never covered a cake in royal icing. Would your sponge cake stay fresher for longer when covered? Well, my experience was when we used to have Christmas cakes covered in royal icing. Do you remember you fork it and dab it with a spoon, don't you, to get those spikes? Mm-hmm. And then, and obviously you put marzipan on, then your royal icing. My first wedding cake was with royal icing, and you saved the top tier till you had your first baby.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I had my first baby, which was Wesley. And when he came along, I got the cake decorator to take off the icing. The cake was perfect, and she re-iced it for me.
Fruit cake, though, isn't it?
Fruit cake, yeah.
I don't think it makes much difference to a sponge.
I've never royalised it. I've actually never royalised a sponge. I would only royalise fruit cake. Would you royalise sponge?
Yeah, I know somebody that used to royalise all her sponges for weddings.
What would she put at the undercover?
She put sugar paste.
Sugar paste, I was going to say.
Well, she'd sugar paste.
So instead of using marzipan, she sugar paste.
And sugar paste again.
Did she?
And that's how she got really, really lovely sharp edges and a sturdy cake.
Yeah, well, it would be strong, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so they always looked incredible. It's a lot of work. I'm not doing it. You can get lost. Nope. Sorry, guys. I love you all, but it's not happening.
So Amy Louise is asking, are we going to do any shows this year? Well, funny enough, I am seriously thinking about doing Cake International. So I know lots of you missed us there last year, and I said I was never doing shows again. And if we speak to John, we still are never doing shows again. So we have to decide what we're doing.
Right, so I've got a dehydrator there that I'm just using to dry off my biscuits in between stages, just so that I can crack on and get this done quickly. So I've got these ones that I made earlier. It's very Blue Peters today, and I'm just going to use some white royal icing, but I'm probably going to need some more of that. So what I'll do is I'll thin down and show you the consistency. I'll thin down with what I've got left in this bowl. So I've got a spray bottle just because I find it easier to control, and this has just got cooled boiled water in it. So I'm just going to spray. I find if you pour water in, you end up with too much.
So Vanda Baker says, can you use whipping it up to do flooding? Yes, you can. You're all eager beavers, you lot. Don't you wait
just
and
hang
watch.
on, I'm about to flood in a second.
She's going to show you royal icing tonight.
That's my next job, is flooding. So what I'm doing now is making flood consistency icing. So still too stiff. So we'll give it a few more sprays.
So Pamela says, Claire, you have gone out the lines at a bit. Don't know what she means.
She means when I put the black on. Yeah, just a little bit.
You're not coloured within the lines there, Claire.
Yeah, no, I must admit, I came in tonight and thought, I said, are you doing
what are you doing?
I didn't say, what are you doing? I went, are you doing royal icing? She went, yeah. And I'm looking at her, I went, well, what's the black blobs for? And I got, just wait. So, just wait.
Just wait, just be patient. Yeah, royal icing is something that you do have to be patient with. There we go. So you can see that that's ribboning lovely, and it just melts into itself. I don't know if you can see
and why
that
would
there,
you need it to? Why would you need it to ribbon?
It needs to be a sort of flowing consistency and melt back into itself, so that when you flood with that, it all melts into one nice smooth surface, like we have here. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So that's basically what you're looking for. and you just add teeny bits of water until you get there. So I'll pop that into one of my crinkly bags.
Oh, that's nice. Lots of people are saying they missed us at Cake International and they hope you turn up because it's not the same without Sugar and Crumbs. Do you know what? So many of you said that, and you must have said something to the tutors, because all the tutors were saying, oh, we have loads of people coming up to us saying, where's Sugar and Crumbs? It's not the same. Us happy bunch there, smiling, working hard. I'm usually telling people off, saying you're using your nozzles wrong, it's called user error. Whoever's been told that off me at a show. And, what I was going to say there? Yeah, Emma says, I always remember my auntie always making a cake for us using the old-fashioned figures. That was the thing when you did Irish Christmas cakes then, wasn't it? So you had to put one layer marzipan on and you put that ruffled ribbon round the side.
Yeah, and then you put a Merry Christmas plastic thing.
Resell them.
And then
Christmas.
I love them still, I love them. And do you know what my favourite thing about those plastic things that you put on your Christmas cake is? Like, they're never to scale, so you've always got this enormous reindeer that looks like it's destroying this tiny little village. I love it. It's my favourite thing about it. Can't get enough of that.
And then you put one top, you put your marzipan just on the top, one of those ruffled ribbons around the side, and then just royal icing. And my grandma used to give us like a fork to pat it with to spike it up. Or if you were really posh, you'd do the whole lot.
Right, so that's my flood consistency now for doing my, and I'm going to outline in that same consistency.
So Leah Gillam says, how do you know what is the right consistency for piping and then flooding?
So if you are doing anything like a Lambeth cake, what you see me do all the time in buttercream now, but traditionally would have been in royal icing, any sort of barrels, scrolls, anything like that, you're going to want that stiff. Any exactly how it comes there, that's how you want it. If you were doing like string work, anything like that, exactly the same. And then when it comes to doing biscuits, you might want some stiff royal icing for doing your outlines. I don't, I just do it all in like a flood consistency basically. That's fine for me. My black royal icing is a bit thicker and I'm going to be doing some outlining in that. But I don't think it makes too much difference when you're doing biscuits. I know a few of you have done my royal ice biscuits class, and we use a few different consistencies in that because we did pipe flowers and leaves and things like that. Yes.
Claire's got a great class on the classes section on how to do royal ice biscuits, and it's a winner. Honestly, you want to all go and give it a go. I know macaron
really
class.
Really pretty those, aren't they?
And plenty of treat tower classes.
We don't talk about that.
There's no more. So let me just see what a couple of questions here that came in. So did you just use the colour pop there? Did you?
In the black.
Yeah.
I haven't used any colour pop yet
anything
tonight.
Yet, no.
I just want to get this layer on, and then we're going to mix our colours. But the colour pop has coloured the black, but I'm going to do that again for you.
Yeah.
And then do some other colours as well.
Right, so if you missed last night, we have had a delivery of Colour Pop. So it came in, it should have arrived today. To be fair, this delivery has been arriving for the last 3 weeks. It's been all over the world. And it wasn't actually that far away, but it has been all over the world. I don't know where it's been. It drove me mad. It's been in different customs places. And then we finally got a notification on Thursday. It arrived in Heathrow. It arrived in Manchester Friday, and it arrived with us yesterday. Unfortunately, we only got, I thought we got 5 colours, but we actually got 6 colours. So, no, sorry, we got 5 colours. One of them is, I thought there were 2 different ones, but they weren't. So we've got 5 colours, so we are missing 4 colours. I've got the supplier to redispatch today, which he has done. I should get a tracking number tomorrow, and I'm hoping it's going to be here next week so I can dispatch all your Colour Pop.
So basically I'm just going to outline my cookies now. So I touch the surface and squeeze very gently, and then I just hold my bag reasonably high up and just drop that line. Dropping a line from a height like this just means she says.
Oh, this is going to be
Just
interesting.
stays off the side.
So Paula Riley said, I put a little parcel in the post today for you guys, Carol, Claire and Karen. All I say is it'll help you with your smidge, tidge and a tad.
Oh, this sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
How very thoughtful.
It's great. I say this cake community are so generous, honestly. I've never known a bunch of ladies and gents like it in my life. I've been in lots of businesses over the years, but the love for this company from the followers who follow here is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I've never known anything quite
No,
like
I
it.
haven't seen anything like it. Outstanding. So Angie Bradbury said, how much glycerine would you put in the icing for the top of a cake?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I don't do royal icing cake, so I'm not the person to ask that question to.
Tracy Mann.
Tracy's your lady.
She's the royal icing queen. Or Michael Lewis Anderson, if he'll tell you.
Again, I'm just lifting up my bag and dropping that line. Just making sure that you keep a slow and steady pressure. You don't want to be going too fast.
And it's amazing, you think you can't do that, but with how thick the royal icing is, it holds, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to break there because I've got a little bubble.
A little bubble. But it's best to hold it up and not to the biscuit, isn't it?
Yes. You definitely want to, you touch the surface to start and then you lift up and pull.
It's weird, but you do get more control that way.
Much more.
And I didn't believe that. Michael Lewis Anderson showed me that.
And then as you're getting to the end of a curve, you just touch down, and then you can start pulling another line.
Clever girl.
There we go. So,
And Margaret Kirk, I've seen it. So Margaret Kirk says, just wait till you see my royal ice cake for my mum and dad's 65th wedding anniversary. I'm trying to do a replica of their wedding cake. It won't be quite the same. I've seen it. She's doing a 3-tier square cake.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I
it's
wonder why I'm not
definitely-
seeing that.
It's definitely a challenge.
Is that in the? Is Margaret put that in the group?
Yeah. And Harlem Horses says, Claire, have you got any more classes coming up? Well, she has. She just hasn't told us about them yet. She keeps saying that she's thought of stuff.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, do you? You just got to tell us, have you?
No, I've just got to make the thing and have the photos taken. It's the making it, isn't it? It's the finding the time. I was thinking about doing that giant dahlia
Yeah.
for one of them
Yeah.
because I know that quite a lot of people were asking about that.
Yeah.
And the other one is going to be a big carved
Your
cake.
dahlias are beautiful.
Thank you.
No, they are. They're outstanding.
I saw you threw me a cheeky love heart on that post the other day.
What?
My giant dahlia.
Yeah, yeah. But it's beautiful. I've always liked that. Maureen Bailey says, Carol, sorry to jump in. Are you getting number 10 icing tips? Are we out of stock, Maureen? What do you mean 2 round nozzles in the pretty cupcakes? The number 2 round. That's what I mean. It's not 2 round nozzles. It should say number 2 round.
So I'm just flooding now and I'm making sure that I put plenty in because you want a nice, I described this before as puffy.
Jane McDougall says, I heard the Queen is disappointed that Claire isn't doing a Royal Jubilee Macron Tower. That is something you could make, you know, a Macron Tower. That would be a nice class, you know. Because you see those Macron Towers all in different colours, all stacked.
I love that you ask me this while we're live, Carol.
Yeah, but it would be nice, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
We've never
it'd be
done
lovely.
anything like that. Who would like a Macron Tower?
Carol,
Oh yeah, Macron Tower would be great.
stop giving them all hope.
Giving them all hope.
Yeah.
Guys, do you want to hope? A Macron Tower, because I'd love to see that. You could do that.
I could do it, but...
Oh, Jill Cook's sending us a parcel as well. We're all spoiled. Oh, thanks, Mandy.
I haven't got my belt on tonight, Jill, because I'm not getting up. I'm just sitting absolutely still. So it seems silly to put it on and get it dirty.
And Sheila Harvey says, Carol, do half teaspoon always. Carol Gastonby says, because we're an excellent company.
Is that for the glycerine, does she mean?
Yeah, I think
half
so.
a teaspoon.
Leah says, I don't think my hands would be steady enough for that. I think you'll be surprised, Leah.
You would be
Give
really
it a go.
surprised, yeah.
Give it a go.
It's a lot easier than it looks.
I have to agree. I never in a million years thought that I'd be able to do that, but you can. But you do have to lift it up. When I found I was close to the biscuit, it went all wiggly woggly.
Yeah. You do need to drop the line from a height. I'm just making sure wherever I've got an edge of where I've been flooding, I keep going back so it doesn't have time to sort of get a bit crusty and then make a line, if that makes sense.
And Gaia says 1 teaspoon of glycerine per 450 grams of royal icing. That's what she uses, and she doesn't recommend royal ice in a sponge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, Lindsay. It's all down to the generosity and the genuine niceness of the owners. Thanks. Is that me? Of course you can do it, Carol Gattenby.
I'll be honest with you, this flooding here, because I've got such a small hole in the bag because I want to keep using it for outlining, is quite hard on the hands.
I know, I was thinking that you're flooding with that tiny little hole. Why did you decide to do it with that? Why did you not open the bag a bit more?
Because I want to carry on outlining.
Oh, right. So you didn't have two bags?
More outline to do, no. But I mean, obviously you can do that, but you will find it much easier to flood that section with a silicone, a silicone paper bag. Much easier. So just give that a little wiggle to make sure that it all levels off. No air bubbles, lovely. I'm all the way to the edge. Yes, I am.
So Mandy said, is the flooding mix the same as the outline? Yes, that's what she's done. She's used the same one as the outline.
Same bag.
And Nikki King says to Jay McDougall, that's maybe why Claire is keeping very quiet about a Jubilee Macron Tower.
Guys.
I do think you should do that Macron Tower though. I'll just repeat it about 10 times tonight.
I don't even know why you're asking me, because I know you won't give up until I say yes anyway. So just put it on the website and I'm done with it. Let's just do it.
No, but I need a picture.
Okay.
When is it?
Eh?
When is it?
No, we don't have to do it for Jubilee, but we could get it done in. We could get
when's
it done.
Claire's live?
What, for her class?
Yeah.
We're going to book it in.
You can behave as well.
What do you mean?
A Macron Tower.
I'm only asking when your classes.
Yeah. If you're going to do it so that they can do it for Jubilee, and these colours would be nice for the Jubilee.
Yeah, they would.
The blue and the purple, wouldn't they? And the
yeah.
lilac. Yeah. And then we could flick a bit of silver wonder dust on it.
Yeah.
A bit of gold.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
A bit of gold. And we've got those nice Jubilee sprinkles and stuff.
And we've got the nice Jubilee sprinkles, yeah.
All right.
Right. Okay, so I'll book it in for next month.
Next month?
Yeah, well, it's July after that. It's June next month.
Oh, God.
So
It's only just May, isn't it?
It's only just May. Yeah, well done, Si. Yeah. You make it next week. We'll get it up on the website.
Okay. I'm just panicking.
Do we want a Jubilee Macron Tower, girls, before I force her into it live?
Do you want just macarons or do you want other stuff on there too?
Oh, they want everything. No, I think you should do a proper Macron Tower.
Okay.
So it's just macarons.
Okay.
That's what I think. Yeah, let's get those macarons out of the way so that we've got everybody doing macarons. Yeah, lots of love hearts are coming up for that. Yeah, come on, Claire.
You got what you wanted, have you, you lot?
Yeah. And Margaret says, that's fabulous, I've already got the cones. Would you do them on cones though, or would you just stack them?
I'd do it on cones, you know.
Yeah, eh?
I would do it on a cone.
Yeah. And they want a crown on the top, says Trish Collins. Karen Naylor says, I can see Claire's face off camera now. Glaring at me.
I'm happy to do that, that's fine.
Well, what I'll do is I'll get it on the website, but it won't have a picture. So you can all start booking on. And then don't forget, if you're in the Make It Bake It group, you can use your discount code as well.
Can I still do the other two?
The other two classes?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Because, like, I do actually really. There's one that, and I promised somebody that one of them would.
Well, I think you have to do that.
thing.
I think you have to do that daily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's get the macaron sour out the way, and then they've got it for the Queen's Jubilee.
Are you up for the daily? I think Pamela might be up for the daily. You know, she likes flowers.
Yeah.
I would really like to do that one. Right. There we go.
They're saying you could do red, white, and blue macarons.
I think we'd go for the purples, wouldn't they? The
so.
crown.
Yeah, because it's for the platinum jubilee.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I think we'd go purples and silvers on that one.
I think so.
Right, there we go. That's our second flooded cookie, and I will go and put these back in the dehydrator.
And Jane McDougall said, Her Majesty said, one would love a Royal Jubilee Tower.
One would.
There may be a knighthood in it for you there, Claire. Listen, our Claire is on it. I just saw somebody, I think it was Mandy, I think somebody said our Claire. I do love it, you know, when you lot go our Claire, our Karen, our Carol. It's so cute. It's like proper family that, isn't it? Our Claire.
I forget the first time you described me as our Claire. I was sat at home watching, I was like, I've made it.
I don't know. I've not sent it to Si yet.
You little face.
Listen, they all know I love Si.
It's a shame.
They all know I love him, really. I just like abusing him on the lives. Didn't I dance with you at my party, Si? I swung you around that dance floor.
I've seen video evidence
that was the
of
good
it.
thing.
I swung you around the dance floor. I twirled you about.
Seen it. I've seen it. Okay, let's do some.
Everybody
I haven't even got the excuse you were drunk.
No, I don't drink. I don't need a drink to be happy.
I do.
Do you?
It helps though, doesn't it?
I was good. I think it was good for everybody to see that I actually do like Simon. If I didn't like him, he wouldn't be here. Believe me. How long have you been here? As long as this company, haven't you? We're going into our 9th year. And what did you start when? I think you've been here.
You're
right at the beginning.
mixing them in the back here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Right at the beginning. Yeah, when we were mixing icing sugars at that end of the kitchen.
Crazy.
And Simon
Before
used to have to
all the
take.
lives and-
Before all the lives. And Simon used to have to take all the pictures with my china. Do you remember my china collection?
I'm glad that's gone.
Oh, we used to have china. We'd take it all into the house and we'd set it all up on different tables and everything, didn't we? Everything all set up, drove him mad. Back in them days, he was scared of me. Look how cocky he is now. Answers back in everything.
Right, so I'm just going to make some black first. So what happens when we make the black is that, well, this one's black, and I made this a fair few hours ago. It will be grey, but then it will turn black just on its own. Just leave it to it and it'll turn black. So I'm just going to pop what I describe as a tidge in there.
I can't wait to see what we're getting for a tidge, a smidge and a tad.
Just a tidge.
Can't even think what it could be. And Gaia says, the smaller the hole in your bag, the less air bubbles too.
That's true, yeah.
It pops
It does make it.
Hey, you know
easier.
your stuff, you Gaia, don't you? Sue Mary said a macaron sour would be fantastic. And Janine Emery says, Claire Corbett, I'm in for that. Looks like a lot of people would like to go at Marie Constable. Go on, Carol, keep budgeting, Claire. God, I must be well behind on comments here, haven't I? Jacqueline McMinn says, peer pressure, and it's the best. Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Kaz gives and missed it all because her internet crashed. And Jackie Richards says, never mind a macaron sour, let's do a Jubilee treat. No, we're having a macaron sour. A Jubilee
but
crown
a
leaf.
treat sour would look cute.
We can make both.
Oh, for God's sake. The small.
You
No,
had
just
to
the
open your mouth,
macarons.
didn't you,
Just
Claire?
the macarons is fine. I did.
Yeah, we need to get it. I don't think we'll have time to get it made for May, but we will be able to do it for the first week in June. Just got to look at Claire's diary afterwards. So I'll get it on the calendar for the first week in June, which will give you all plenty of time. It'll still give you plenty of time anyhow. No, it won't be.
More in.
What am I talking about? Jubilee. We're going to have to get on with it. It's the 2nd of June, the friggin'...
The Jubilee's on the 2nd of June.
It's that weekend, isn't it, when we get the bank holiday weekend? Crikey, we'll have to do it next week. We'll do it next week. In fact, we'll have to do it tomorrow.
Can you just behave?
I'm thinking it's July. Why was I thinking it's July? The Jubilee weekend is... We're all off for 4 days, aren't we? Have we got Thursday, Friday? Have we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is it?
So they're saying it's the 5th of June, yeah. Sunday the 5th of June.
Yeah.
So we've got exactly 1 month.
Oh, Clay, we're going to have to do this class next week.
4 weeks on
Not
Sunday.
like a bit of pressure, is there?
Listen, I tell you what we're going to have to do. If you want this class, I'm going to have to put it up with no picture, and we're just going to have to go for it.
Do you trust me? Yeah. Have I ever let you down before?
No. So if you want me to put it up, we'll have to have no pictures because she's not going to ever pre-make one. She's going to have to do it in the class.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You
make
do
one for
it.
next week, and then it could be the next week.
Yeah, but it
after.
only gives people 2 weeks then.
So make it.
They have to make it for themselves because they'll want to watch the class. Then they'll want to make it themselves. And a lot of people like to make the shells, freeze the shells, don't they? And then put it all together. They don't make it as fast as Claire does. So they'll want to make it, freeze the shells or store the shells, don't they? Then get the buttercream and then put it all together just before the Jubilee, won't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to let me know, everyone, whether you're going to do that or not. And Kit goes, yeah, but I'm on holiday the 2nd and 3rd week in June. It's not going to be made in June. We'll have missed
then,
it.
mate. We'll cancel it.
We'll have missed it by then. We'll have to do it. We'll have to do it next week or the week after.
I didn't know when it was. It's cracked up on me. Right, so this is grey. It will be black later. Get rid of that one. And then I've got my... Let's do some...
And Pamela said she will. She says, I suppose I will do Claire's Dahlia glass. I suppose, Pam. And Zoe Belka goes, Simon. We love him. I won't go that far.
It's alright.
He's alright, yeah. And don't
Some
forget
people
our
do love me,
Laura.
Carol.
Eh?
Just because you wouldn't go that far. Some
What?
people do love me.
I actually do love you, Simon, to be fair. I just don't like telling you.
This is such a tender moment.
I just
Never
don't like
happened
telling
before.
you.
It's just magical tonight.
It's magical.
Right, let's do purple, Jubilee.
And Lynn Diamond says, don't forget our Laura. Lindsay Pearson, she goes, she's my chick. I don't know whether she means Laura, Claire or Simon.
Chick.
She is
Is
my
that Lindsay
butthead.
Pearson?
Yeah, she is
Yeah,
my
I should
butthead.
me. But
So I don't
that's
know.
me as well.
Kaz Gibson says she's my butthead.
That's me.
Is that you as well,
Yeah,
is it?
she's my Beavis.
Yeah. And Jackie McMinn said she had to drive you home, Simon, after I twirled you around the dance floor.
Yes. Thank you very much, Jackie.
Saw photos of
And
that
I
in the
did
group
come
as
to the
well.
car and say goodbye to you.
You did look a bit worse for wear.
It was, yeah.
So I've put quite a bit of water in there because I want this to be flood consistency. So that's the purple Jubilee colour.
Kathy says she's not sure she could cope with Claire after she's had a few. She's crazy enough without a drink. I have to agree.
I'm an absolute riot. You're
And-
missing out if you don't want to spend time with me on a
And
night
Deb's
out.
Bowdish says she remembers your very first live making macarons. So do I.
Oh, Debs. I vaguely remember it.
And yes, Alison, we found the bowls. They were all in the fridge, all 21 of them.
Oh, alright. It's a different night. Let's just forget what
Same bowl, though.
last
Lynn Kane's voting for the macaron tower. Oh, and Jackie McMinn said, I've got my full name there. I'm in
Well,
trouble.
I noticed
Yeah, because
that
I
when you
said
said that
Jacqueline.
before. I was like, most confused for a minute.
Yeah, so we've got to get it done before the 5th of June. So for them to make it, we need to be a couple of weeks before them. So I think if we're going to do this class, ladies, if you want to sign up for it, I think we should do a special deal on it as well, don't you?
That is up to you. You're in charge of special deals.
If we do a special deal on it, it gets them all signed up.
Go for it.
Should we do that?
Yeah. It'd be better, the more the merrier. It's always nice to have a nice full group.
Well, I haven't cleared it with Claire, but if we do the Macron Tower...
You do this every time.
Well, what day do you think you could do next week?
Do the class next week?
Yeah?
Teach the class?
Yeah. But I've got a class on Wednesday night, so it'd mean you'd have to do Wednesday day. Would you want to do it then, or the week after? I'm just looking what dates it is next week. And then I'll tell them what price we'll do it at. Because then it's, well, we could do it on the 18th, I suppose. That still gives them 2 weeks.
Yeah, that would be better.
If we did it on the 18th of May, that class, and you all promised to sign up and join, I want to see how many yeses at this price. And if I don't get 100, then it's going up. Right. So, if I do it for 20 quid, that class, and then you're in the Make It Bake It group, get £5 off, it's £15 for the class. That would be good, wouldn't it? What do you think of that?
It's a bargain.
It's a bargain, that, isn't it? Well, to be fair, you've got the Julie Rogerson class next week. That's on Monday. Then you've got my class on Wednesday. So pop you in the week after. Week on Wednesday, Claire.
Week on Wednesday.
But there'll be no picture. So we just have to talk about it. Because you won't get time to make one before, will you?
I won't.
What do you think of that? So that means it would be 20 quid the class. Then if you're in the Make It Bake It group, use your £5 discount code. So you get it for 15. That's £15 for that all day class. What do you think? If we do that on the 18th of June, Wednesday the 18th of June.
You just have to trust me, it will be really good.
Yeah, well, you're excellent at everything. I do tell Claire she is excellent at everything. I'm very proud of her, of everything she does.
Why are we all so nice to each other?
Apart from when it comes to crumb coating cakes, cupcakes, and when she hogs all my bowls.
Yeah, I'm always getting told off for not crumb coating cupcakes. And yes, the bowl hog situation.
Right, I'm waiting to see. I'm not, maybe, right, do you know what? I've got hundreds of comments here. Let's see where I am. So, crazy prices. Yes, Janine.
That's not made it on the screen for a while, has
it?
Crazy.
Right, so we've got, if we do this, that means we've got, I'm reading your names out. Once I've read your names, you're signing up. Janine Emery, Jackie McMinn. I don't know whether Gillian Smith's going to do it. Maureen Bailey. Dale Clark-Blacker, Jenny Morwood, Joanne Perry, Lynn Payne, Harlem Horses.
These are all people who want to do it.
Yeah, Margaret Kirkland, she's away that week, but she's still going to sign up. Gaia Batchelor said that's really good value. Jill Cook said she's in. Sue Merry, M. Sharp, Teresa Taylor Smith. Let's see. And you'll have, if we do it the week after, we should have the colour pop here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be better.
We've only got 5 colours to put colour pop. I was going to put a little video of them on today, then I felt daft doing it. I'll put it on in the Make It Bake It
So
video.
can we clarify it's £20?
It's £20.
And if you're not in the Make It Bake It
Yeah,
group.
if you're not in the Make It Bake It group, it's £20, which is an absolute bargain. But if you're in the Make It Bake It group and you use your code, that's £15. And Claire normally is £30 a class. So you're basically getting a price at a class at half price if you're in the Make It Bake It group. That's good, isn't it?
That is a very, very good deal.
Right. I'll put that on and I'll just put a picture of a macaron on. Yeah, because we haven't got a tower. And I'll get Claire to sort the list. I'll build the group tomorrow, and I'll get the class on the website tomorrow.
I'm not going to do claret, I don't think.
I don't know what's wrong with that. She's not
Favourite
my
colour.
favourite one.
It is my favourite. Do you know what I will? I'm just spending a lot of time mixing up my colours, that's all it is. And I think I've been doing
And we
this
keep
for
shortening
ages.
that name, Claret Rose, to Claret. We
Sorry,
noticed
it's
that.
me, yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'll get it on the website tomorrow.
Do we have cones?
I don't sell the cones, but Claire does tell you where to buy them on eBay. It's the cheapest place to buy them on eBay, isn't it?
Yes.
There's no point me selling them. I can't even buy them at that price. Angela Blagg's in. She's on it. I think Sam Kay might be. I'm not sure. Denise Newberry. Sheena Lawson. Yes, yes, yes. Nutty Elaine. She says she'll sign up on the 16th. Must be payday then.
See?
Susan McDougall. Yep, she'll sign up at the weekend. Karen Naylor. Jenny Morwood. Woohoo! Molly Thompson said Claire is amazing and has a great personality. She does. Let's not go over the top.
Molly. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean 18th of May, Irish. You're absolutely right. 18th of May, not the 18th of June. 18th of May. So that will be a week on Wednesday. Linda Miles, yeah. Kit Curran, Carol Gattenby. Have you got the codes, Carol? Yes, but I can't tell you on here. Oh, cones. Good, right, great. Claire will tell you where to get them on eBay.
I'll sort you out with
I'll set up the
some
group
cones.
tomorrow. I'll set up the group tomorrow so that you've got the group, and I'll put the class on the website, but it'll just have a picture of a macaron. I'm probably going to have to use a picture from Claire's macaron class. So we'll use one of those, and we'll do it as a macaron tower. Do we get Simon as well on the macaron class? Of course. Crikey, do we get Simon? See what I mean? They do love
Oh,
you,
you're
Simon.
right.
I'm already
Yeah,
there. I'm already here,
yeah.
Carol.
Will you be there all day and all night? Macron Tower with Claire for the Jubilee. Yeah. Claire's doing the Jubilee. Macron Tower. Yeah, great price. Sharon Carter as well. Yeah. Karen Gathergood. Yes, please. Yeah. And Zoe Bowker, I agree with you. If you are not in the Make It Bake It group, you must be mad. I don't get it why you've not signed up for the Make It Bake It group, some of you. It's 96 pence a week. What's wrong with you? You can't even buy a can of Coke for 96 pence or a bar of chocolate. And you get so much entertainment from us lot. And the community group there is excellent. And don't get me wrong, I love the Sugar and Crumbs cake community. But the other community group is far nicer.
Cosy.
Cosy, yeah, it's lovely. Everyone's friends, everyone knows each other, don't they?
Right, one last colour.
And so many people have had their money back just in £5 discounts, plus other discounts they've had. There's one lady said by the time she bought classes, she'd had all her money back in a week.
Yeah. Excuse me.
We'll put the link up as well. It'll be in the group anyhow. So when you join the group, the link for the cones will be there. And that company delivers really quick, don't they, as well?
Yeah.
They get them out pretty quick, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Pauline Carr, yep, definitely sign up. Lorraine Pike, missing so much of tonight as I've got the grandchildren, sorry. However, Terry has been given the heave. Terry's been given the heave. Claire has a new fan. Oh, you gave yourself a new boyfriend.
Hey! Don't tell him I'm married.
I can't remember his name. Is he called Liam? Can't remember. Lorraine, what's he called?
Lucas? I think it's
Was
Lucas.
it Lucas?
I
Yeah.
feel like it's Lucas.
Is he watching tonight? Well, say hi. Diane Runicles, she's in. There you are, look, all those people
Oh,
there.
I can't back out now, can I?
And Anne Dickinson said, Claire, where is your square tubs? No, she left
Could
them
be
for
it.
the
You
boss.
thought you were on my side last night, but clearly not.
And Gaia said she'll join, she'll make one for the NHS nurses at the local hospital. Oh, that's lovely. Oh,
that's
we
a
could
nice
donate ours
idea.
to the
Yeah,
nurses,
we'll
can't
do
we?
that, yeah.
Love that red, says Carol. Well, I'll have to think about it. Can think of lots of things I could buy instead. Only joking, of course. I'll be there.
Who was
Says
that?
Kathy Eaton.
Kathy Eaton. I had a feeling it might be you cheeky.
And
one.
Jackie Sizer says, I bet you're in trouble. Carol has John has no idea about this. No, we don't tell John. John only learns things off the lives.
Isn't it? It's a need to know.
He only learns things off the lives if he's watching.
Was he not there tonight?
No, he's with that guy, isn't he?
Oh, of course, yeah.
And Pamela says she's so shocked that I cracked Claire. She was so determined, no more.
These lot have been going on for that long. I can't say it's no to eat as easily to you because you're right here with me. Shouldn't have said that, should I?
Well, you whipped in pretty quick this morning, sorted those bowls out, didn't
Yeah,
you? Eh? Luckily, I was on the phone when she came in. She was ever so chuffed. As she went walking past with arms full of them to the sink, got rid of everything.
I saw you look.
Saw everything and washed them all herself. We'll get a few more loves for Simon. Emma Sharp has put up the link for eBay for the cones if you want to start buying them now.
Legend, thank you.
Good, well done, Emma, because we didn't know what it was. And Carol says we love everyone at S&C. Oh, we've got a great team here at S&C. Patricia says I'm in. Patricia McNeil. Planned on making macarons for my niece's 40th plus her cake and cupcakes, so this will be a great way to present them. Yes, so you don't have to do them for the Jubilee.
Yeah,
it's a great,
like.
you know, people who don't like birthday cakes, it's a nice presentation, isn't it? And it's nice because people can just pull off the macaron, can't they?
Mm. Perfect, right, that's my last colour, you'll be glad to know. No more mixing to do.
And then don't forget, the class is yours forever. So you get it forever, which means you can repeat it at any time. Isn't that a lovely blue? That is is that the Blue Lagoon, that one?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit brighter here than it is on screen.
Yeah.
But it is lovely.
Yes, Lorraine says yes, they're all watching. So we'll say a big hello to Jackson, Lucas, Isaac and baby Alaya. Alaya. I think that's how you say it. Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
So, new boyfriend. Lucas, I think it is, isn't it?
I am doing alright.
Or is it Isaac or Jackson? I don't know. Maybe all three.
Has Jenny Moore would notice that I've tied my hair up for her because she likes it.
She hasn't said anything yet.
Just for you, Jenny.
The colour pops are amazing, Kaz. Okay, and we only need a smidge, a tidge, or a tad. So, obviously it depends how much, you know, the bigger the portion, you need a bit more, obviously. But we do need to show you how to use them, okay?
It's different amounts for different things as well, isn't it? It's,
yeah.
You know, you're better off
buttercream, you need a bit more, don't you?
Yeah.
And
always start off small. You can always add more, can't you? But you can't take it out, so...
And Helen Williams says, Carol, I just want to say thank you for the link for Jane Edwards cup and spoon. I've ordered mine for my granddaughter's summer 18th birthday as a keepsake. They are lovely, and I meant to tell you, I don't know if you can see in the corner there, my friend Jane Allerton made me a beautiful cup and spoon for my birthday. And it is really a keepsake, not something you would use. And that's why I said on the cup it does say dishwasher proof, microwave proof, but that was for the original cup, not after she's put all the embellishments in. But I think it's quite cute. I'll show it you again later, it's lovely.
Right, should we do some fun stuff then?
Kathy Eaton's out for causing trouble. Carol, how much will it cost me to get you to persuade Claire to do a Minnie and Mickey tower?
What you have to do, Kathy, for a Minnie and Mickey tower is get, I'm going to say like 500 sign-ups for it and then I'll do it, it's no problem. 500, no less.
And Gillian Smith agreed. She says she loves royal icing and she's so excited she can't wait to use the new colour pop. And these are all the colours. So we've got 9 colours coming in, okay? Some of the colours are not in the first 9. Lee Carroll asked me last night, I'm going to do another bundle of the other 4 colours that are coming in. I did say 5, I get myself confused. But there's 4 more colours coming in, which is, I forgot what they are. what are they? The green, the yellow, caramel and the brown, aren't they? So I'll do another bundle deal for that one, and then I'll also do a bundle deal for all 14, which basically will be the same price as the 9 and the 5 together, just in case people at a later date haven't bought all of them. They can buy them in one go.
Just grabbing some biscuits.
But they are lovely colours, but I really do want you to listen how to use them, how to mix them, and they are different. I don't want you to open the tops up and go start chucking it in. You do have to activate them with liquid, so water, milk, cream, they do have to be activated, and they have to be activated well. When I did the cupcakes last night, one of the colours I didn't activate well enough. I just give it a little spray, so I got little blue dots, and I said to Claire today, why have I got little blue dots in this? She said, because you didn't activate it well enough. These are going to be really funky, these, aren't they?
Yeah, I hope so.
I can see how excited you are. See that big smile? Yeah.
Yeah, very excited
really
about
funky.
it. So I'm really chuffed with all of these colours anyway. I think they'll all look amazing. So I'm just going to pull up, as I like to do, a bit of Pinterest on my phone. So let's just see. I don't want to be showing you all my messages and whatnot. So if
I do that. Karen laughs because I get my phone out. Everybody can see me messages.
Yeah, this is it. Everything popping up as you're doing it.
Exactly.
So just having a quick look, because I've got some scores on here.
Just let me stop you. Patricia says, what size of cone do we need? eBay shows 2 sizes, 20 centimetres and 28. I suppose it depends how big you want to make your tower.
I think I put down it's the 27 centimetres, so you want to put the 28 one.
Yeah.
It'll be the closest to that.
And Tracy Scriven said your new name should be Tidgy Claire.
Tidgy, I've not been described as Tidgy for a long time. It's been a while since I've been Tidgy. I brought a salad for lunch today and got corrupted into pizza.
Yeah.
So the thought was there.
Claire?
Yes, I'm ready, sorry. Busy talking about pizza. So I've just got some skull designs there that I'm just going to use for inspiration as I go. Cheeky one from Shutterstock there. So let me see. Quite like this. So I'm just going to keep looking at my phone for a bit of inspiration as I go. I've got another cloth here that's covered in Colourpop already, so I don't mind using that.
So Jenny Morwood says, I didn't like to mention about your hair again, Claire, in case you thought I was getting on at you.
Oh,
Laugh
no.
out loud. But I do like it. It really suits you. It does suit her up, yeah.
Thank you.
And
No, I don't mind at all.
Kathy's back on. Excuse me, Mrs. Corbett, I was speaking to Carol. She was asking me to get you to do it.
You agree with
it.
me, don't you? It's 500 sign up, so we're not doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking...
Yeah, somebody said this. Paul O'Reilly said, Claire, the last time John said I'll do the challenge if over 500 sign up within a week, he was eating his words. Ooh.
If there's 200, 500 did I say?
500 you said, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to do it, so...
Yeah, so
Absolutely
if we want a Mickey
fine.
Mouse tower, a Minnie and Mickey Mouse tower, then we need a promised sign up of 500. Let's talk about it after we've got the Jubilee one out.
Yeah.
Kathy, you best get to work. You're going to have to
Somebody's
private
gonna be
message
busy
500
collecting
people and tell them.
signatures.
And Pamela says, and what about a flower tower? You're never going to get away from these towers, you, are you?
It was such a good idea at the start.
Seemed like a good idea, didn't it?
It did. And
Kaz
it was-
Gibson
you know,
says,
it was
Day of the
fun.
Dead schools are awesome.
Can you show us what you're doing now, Claire?
I can show you.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting
Carol's been on and bought a cone.
tiny little bit. Well, I'm really enjoying everybody's enthusiasm for this, so that's great.
Janine, you can buy the other 4 colour pops. Just wait until I put them on the website. In fact, do you know what? I'll put them on pre-order as well, so that and I'll put them on pre-order. I was just about to say something, but it just might get me killed in the office. I best not. Because
I know,
you know
feel
what I was
like
about
I know
to
what you
say.
were about to say. Don't do it, Carol.
I might have my life
Don't do
ended
it.
tomorrow. So, but what I will say is you'll be able to click and collect from the warehouse if you come into the demo day. I'll put the other 4 colour pops on the website tomorrow. So when I put the class on, I'll put the other 4. Now I've got to have an early day tomorrow because I'm going to Ireland tomorrow night. So I'll get up early and make sure everything's on.
Ready to decorate? Should we do this?
Margaret Kirk's husband, Michael, said he will take his computer on holiday in Northumberland so she can watch the class on the day.
Aww.
He's so good, him, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really nice.
He's lovely.
Very supportive.
Yeah. Claire Broad says, sign me up now. Don't know if that's to the Mickey Mouse one or the Jubilee. Donna says, he's a keeper, Margaret. He is a keeper. Cass says, which Mickey and Minnie are not? Don't know if it's license free, that is. Yeah. Well, I don't think there's a problem when you're making them with macarons or Minnie and Mickey. I don't think there's a problem making them with cake things, is there? It's just if you're using their tools, if you're using their stuff, isn't it?
I don't think the resemblance would be so.
And
precise,
Karen Naylor says, yes, you'll be hanging from the mezzanine. She knew what I was about to say. I've stopped, Karen, I stopped.
You just might not be able to call it Minnie and Mickey, that's all.
Yeah.
It'll be just Mrs. and Mrs.
And Kathy
Mouse.
says, well, I've just had 443 messages on Messenger. I need to go. You'll need to message Kathy. Tell Kathy you're going to sign up for it. Could let her organise this one.
I just feel like my arm's never going to be untwisted again at this stage. It's going to be stuck in that position forever.
Oh, M Sharp, when do we find out more about the secret chocolate project? Oh, do you know, I can't wait to tell you. Can't tell you for 2 weeks though. Oh, that's cute, Claire. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can't tell you for 2 weeks, and then I'll show you. We'll make some and show you.
I'm not talking much because I'm not breathing either. While I do this, I need to start breathing.
I don't know, Sharon. I've not heard of it myself. An edible acrylic paint. An edible acrylic paint. Why would it be called acrylic?
Just acrylic paint.
Edible.
The two don't sound right to me.
No, that's what I mean. They don't sound right to me. Acrylic's plastic, isn't it? So
acrylic's paint.
Yeah, but,
yeah, but it would go on to acrylic. It would go on to materials, not something that you would eat. Acrylic paint.
Acrylic paint's just normal paint
Yeah,
you use
but
on paper.
yeah, that's it. But it wouldn't go on something you'd eat, would it?
But how
Don't
they would
know.
make it? How they would make it?
You'd have to message me, Sharon. Send me a link of what it is. Claire needs one of those mini turntables. Yes.
got one, forgot to bring it.
Yes. We've got one in the cupboard. I can't get any more of them either.
You got one?
I'm sure we've got one somewhere. We always did have one. Don't know where Karen stashes everything. Now that I give Karen the kitchen, I don't know where anything is. You've used it here on lives, haven't you?
I think I brought mine.
Oh, right.
Right, my line went a bit wiggly there, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Just check why it's gone wiggly. There might be something, like a dry bit of icing. Yep, there it was.
How come I find sellotape in the cupboard there? We didn't have any yesterday.
That's what Karen brought back.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Our sugar paste will be back in stock later. So I don't know actually if we're out of stock, but it will be back in stock later. I'm still updating stock. I was updating stock tonight, by the way, on the website because we were out of boxes and drums. So I'll be updating those when I finish the live. I'll be putting the sugar paste back in stock. I've got so much to do tomorrow, and I've got to load my car with Colourpop and labels. The labels are being dropped off at 11 o'clock tomorrow. If I get up early and do as much as I can, I'll try and label as much as I can here, instead of taking it all the way to Ireland and back.
Oh God, yeah, of course. I'd forgotten about that.
Or I could sit on the ferry and label.
Something to do, isn't it, on the ferry?
Label wee tubs on the ferry. Don't worry,
You
I've
don't
got
want
boxes,
rough seas, do you,
got
while you-
boxes of charms to bag up as well.
Sorry, I'm not chatting much while I'm doing this. You two are going to have to hold the fort on the talking.
Biscuit Queen is asking, is there colour bleed with the Colourpop?
No, not as far as I'm aware. I've not had any colour bleed so far. So I am going to say no on the colour bleed. And I've been using black, so you'd think if it was going to bleed, the black would be the one that bled.
Michelle Shellhorn says, Carol, do you ever sleep? No. Stressed out my head.
Okay, so I think what I'll do...
John goes mad. John was a great help this bank holiday weekend while I was sat here bagging nozzles. He sat and watched sport all weekend, left me to it.
Never did.
He popped in and said, I think I'll just go for a walk. Do you want to come with me? I went, no, I'm bagging nozzles. And I said to him, I'm taking Colourpop to Ireland to label. He went, what for? I said, because I haven't got any other time.
Get him to do it on the ferry.
So Michaela said she's wanted to make ice cookies for a while now, and now she wants to make them even more.
They're nice and they're fun. It's just that they're time consuming. That's really all it is.
And Kaz Gibson said she's in awe that it's freehand and not drawn and then piped.
Well,
Clever, our Claire. Told you, she's clever. Look at that, she's going to make a Macron tower live on the day. You don't even know what you're getting and you lot have signed up for it. But we know it will be fabulous.
no pressure.
So 18th of May, ladies, I will have it on the website tomorrow, 18th of May, £20 the class. And if you're in the Make It Bake It group, use your voucher code, you get £5 off, select, click and collect. Don't select any shipping options.
I can't breathe. I genuinely can't breathe while I'm doing it.
Well, you kept a great audience.
Fabulous. I will get started on the colours very soon, and then it'll be really jazzy.
I think it was amazing. You're going to do all those biscuits, aren't you?
No. Touch
Are they just for
optimistic that
show?
was, Carol.
Eh?
Touch optimistic. Well, I'm actually making a video as well with them, so I do
Oh,
need them.
Yeah.
But well, it's one of those things, you never know how much you're going to get through, do you?
No.
Because like I thought I'll give myself extra, because last week I was like, I'm done and I've got 45 minutes to spare. What should we do?
Anne Dickerson says, this cookie is fantastic. Well done, Claire. She's pretty good, isn't she?
You. Cheers, Anne. Back on my side now.
So Kaz Gibson says, does it have to be a face-to-face? Can it be done remotely at a later date? I want to do it, but deadlines. Which are you talking about there? Because the only face-to-face class that we've got going on at the moment is my cupcake bouquet class. The class with Claire will be online.
Yeah, if it's for me, it will just be.
Viv Goddard says, why don't you just put the labels with the Colourpop in everyone's order? Because the colours look nothing like the colours. You won't know what they are. That's what's driving me mad.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what's what, isn't it?
I don't give them to our warehouse lads and say,
Oh yeah, no,
Can you
don't
imagine?
do that, please, no.
Can you give them that? It's green. Yeah, but it's brown. I'll be having a right. Yeah, but it's brown. No, it's green.
Yeah, it's not sounding like a good idea to me.
That blue. Yeah, but it's silver. No, it's not. It's blue. Look, it's silver. No, it's blue.
I'm just going to give that 10 minutes in the dehydrator and we'll do another one. And then we'll start colouring in.
Yeah, hold on, Em. And what I'll do is I'll put the other 4. Hold on to your order, Em. I'll put the other 4 on the website after this live, so you can pre-order both bundles. Because if I do what I said I was going to do, not only will I get battered by Laura, Yin, and Karen together, John will stamp on me as well. That's without the warehouse following behind. It's me. I offer all the things and get into so much trouble. Yeah, when you're making fancy, so we said, it wouldn't want to make a whole batch because I bet your hand aches. When you're making fancy cookies, they generally are gifts, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you do make them as gifts for like a special occasion. You don't sort of make a big batch for one person or anything. They are generally individual gifts. Did you put the kettle on? Who put the kettle on?
Kettle's not on, it's the dehydrator.
Oh, right. I was going to say I didn't see anybody move. Put the kettle on.
I just put my biscuits in. My biscuit.
If you are putting the kettle on there.
I'm just going to go and put the kettle on.
Cheeky.
And the bundle of 9 flavour shots, when they're coming back in, I have been chasing James for that. To be fair, I need to do that email to him again. Yes, Kaz, so if you join the class is yours forever. It's done on a Facebook Live class. We generally do it in 4 parts, okay? The class gets, you basically join a Facebook group and we give you the link to the group and the product information. So once you're paid, you go and join the group, pop in your order number, you're in, and then you can join in all the fun and excitement and chit chat with everybody there. And then you can just watch it at your leisure as well, because it'll be done in parts, and do it when you want to do it. Anne says she's always on your side.
I know she is.
Alison said, I always think it's such a shame to eat the cookies. They're so pretty, and knowing how much time and work has gone into decorating them. But cookies are for eating, I guess.
They are, but yeah, it's a little heartbreaking. Heartbreaking when people give them to children and they're just like gone in seconds. There's no sort of thought at all about how lovely they were or anything like that. Kids just like in my mouth.
So next week, ladies, next Wednesday, you've got my class on Wednesday night, and that's doing pretty cupcakes, and we're doing sunflowers. Now on the pictures I'm showing you sort of like little mini sunflowers, but we are going to do a big one. We're not doing big sunflowers on all the cakes as they will hurt your hand, but we are going to do one big one just so that you know how to do it. So if you want to sign up for that class is £20 as well. £5 off if you're in the Make It Bake It group. So you've already saved a tenner straight away, if you remember, by joining both those classes. Bernadette says, Carol, we Irish won't mind you bringing it over here. Once you leave it over here, I'll be the first one into my car to meet you on arrival. Well, Bernadette, I am going to Derry, so if you want to buy the 5 I've got, you're more than welcome to. I'm there till Monday, so I'm going Thursday, ride Friday because we're on the overnight ferry, Monday. More than happy to meet up for a catch-up. And Kaz says it's made her very happy that it's an online class. Did you not realise we only do online classes now?
She's been buried in her uni work for such a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, all our classes are online now. There's no face-to-faces apart from the cupcake bouquet one that we're doing at the end of the month. So he says, if you haven't got a dehydrator, do they just air dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just speeding the process up,
Yeah,
aren't
I
you?
just need to crack on. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Otherwise, if she doesn't do it in the hydrator now, you'll have to wait several hours for things to dry.
We'll still be
Sometimes
here at, like,
overnight.
1 o'clock in the morning doing it if we don't.
And Gillian has ordered cones. I thought Gillian would be on it as well.
I can't actually argue or complain about it because there is serious enthusiasm there. So.
And Gaia says if you haven't got an hydrator, you can put an overhead lamp, or you can put them in the oven very low with the oven door open.
Yeah.
She's useful, Gaia, isn't she? Come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
loads of information tonight. Well done. And Jane McDougall said if you haven't got a dehydrator, some of the new air fryer ovens have a dehydrator setting on it.
Oh, do they? Didn't know
I
that.
don't know, we're not that posh here. What's the tool that Claire is using, please? That tool there is called a scriber tool, okay? PME, we do sell them individually. We've got some Sugar and Crumbs ones as well. Or you can use a very fine sterilised needle. Or
I
acupuncture
actually
needle.
prefer the Sugar and Crumbs one, you know, because it's got that small little handle.
Yeah, it's got a smaller handle,
it's-
isn't it? Yeah.
It's nicer, I think, for doing these.
Just put scriber in the search bar and you'll find it. Heather May says our multi-cooker has a dehydrator function. Could I use it to dry cookies, and what would the time and temperature be? Thank you, I am loving this class. Not classes, it's a free session.
Biscuit Queen says you can put them in your fan oven for drying if you don't have a dehydrator at 40 degrees C.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Which you won't see on your dial, but
Yeah, it's basically just having the...
It's the lowest
the
one,
lowest
isn't it?
Light
settings
on.
after you've clicked it on,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. It's like what you do for your meringue kisses, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, shall we put this one in the dehydrator and get the other one out?
Right, I'm going to move on. Can I leave you to read the comments on there while I'm doing that?
Okay, yeah.
Just while I go and make you, Simon.
Got it here.
I've got it there. While I go and make you, Simon, a coffee.
Okay, thank you very much, Carol.
No point
To
asking
smell
you.
it
Don't
nicely,
drink 'em.
would you top up my pot for me? Thanks. Okay, let's do some colouring in. So, I think, let's go...
Make sure you stick within the lines.
I will do better this time, I promise. Okay, so let's go in with this nice sunny yellow. Over here.
Maureen Rawlins says she's used her airing cupboard.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm not sure, as long as it's not dusty.
Oh yeah. You're pedantic, you aren't you?
Me?
Yes.
Wanting you to colour within the lines?
Yes.
I don't have an airing cupboard, but I do have a fan oven.
Carol Gettenby says, oh Simon, you make a good cup of tea. No, a coffee actually.
Eh?
But I'm not making it. She says, I make a good cup of coffee. I don't know why how she knows.
Yeah, she was here.
You
Oh,
met
of
Carol?
course,
Ladies
yes.
was here.
Yes.
You like?
You made tea and coffee for everyone.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Carol. So how long do you think they would take to air dry if left on the side of the kitchen?
I like to leave them overnight.
So they're not make your biscuit go
Thank you.
soft.
Your biscuit goes soft. What, leaving it out?
Yeah.
It's not so bad overnight. They've got this nice coating on them as well.
And Biscuit Queen says this is the best part, colouring in.
Isn't it? I thought your best part was painting with the Wonder Dust.
And do you have to wait for the black to fully dry?
No, it doesn't have to
Because
be.
you haven't really, have you?
No, this has only been in like, what, 15 minutes in the dehydrator, if that.
That was brilliant.
make
And
sure.
Jackie McMahon says she's got it looks like one of her tattoos.
Yes,
She
it
means
does
the
actually.
skull, not a biscuit.
Big custard cream on her bicep there. Yeah, it does actually look like Jackie's tattoo. I know exactly what she means. Out you get. Right, that is really the world's tiniest little snip that I made there, so I'll just take a tidge, tiny tidge, more off that one. Colours are so vibrant though,
Yeah,
aren't
it's
they?
amazing, yeah.
That's better. I like these bags as well because you don't really need to have a piping tip in them.
Are the colours that you're using made from half a bag of whipping it up?
Yeah. Well, actually,
You made these
For
earlier,
that,
didn't you? Some
I
of
made some of them earlier. Yeah, and I've got about half of what I made left. So yeah, half a bag is plenty.
So you want tea or coffee?
Coffee, please. So the black icing is the one you made this morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, please. The black you made on the show is still developing, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. That won't be, I don't think that'll be ready tonight. In the time that we've got, it'll probably be a couple more hours because I did make that
What one's
quite a while
that,
ago.
Claire?
The black.
Oh, you have to leave it for a few hours?
Yeah, it just needs a bit of developing time.
Yeah, make it the day before.
But, saying that, the red has had no developing time whatsoever. And guess what I didn't do? I didn't go orange first.
No, you
Just made it red.
In red.
And it's beautiful.
Simon, this is Jackie McMahon. Simon, please tell Claire I'm waiting for those something else.
Those what?
I know exactly what she means. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm on it.
We
So,
all want to know now.
Janie, all the decoration is royal icing, yes.
That looks great, Claire.
Thanks.
You are a clever girl. I love that pink.
I'm enjoying how lovely we're all being with each other tonight. It's so nice.
You
after,
make it
after being in
sound.
so much trouble.
You actually make it sound as though we're all going on at each other. Mind
no,
you,
no, you know what I mean.
I have to
though.
say the funniest day we had last week was last Wednesday. We were all working in here together last
It was an
Wednesday.
absolute riot last Wednesday. You don't even want to know what was going on in here last Wednesday.
Every conversation that could have happened last
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yes, it
So it's
did.
funny. No, we do have a good laugh here.
Yes, yes, we definitely are always laughing. There we go.
Maeve, you're doing the 8-hour crossing to Belfast, Carol. Yes, I do have a cabin. Maeve, no, we never actually go unless we have a cabin. For years and years, John and I have always travelled over via Stranraer, over via Stranraer from Carry Ryan, I think, is it? But we started doing the overnight crossings, and I would never do it without a cabin. I never understand why people do, because the cabins are cheap as chips, and they're great. They're old-fashioned, but they're spotlessly clean, and the beds are so comfortable. The only thing is that annoys me, you get in bed, I get in bed really early, me. Get in bed, I get really nice and comfy. I send John to go and get me a hot chocolate, and then I just doze off, and then he comes over on the tannoy to let us know, let us know at 11 o'clock to let us know we're leaving. I thought, do we really need to know? Zoe Bowker says, loving the info, guys, you clever people. Maureen Rawlings says she's used the airing cupboard in the past. Zoe says, Simon, are you feeling the love? He's always loved. We only bitch about him on the lives because we like popping at him. Basically because he loves popping at me. He's so gushy with Claire. But me and Karen, he's always having a pop at me and Karen, so we just like to get him back. He used to be really having a pop at Claire, and then Claire gave it him one time, didn't you, Claire?
Yes, I did.
In a class. Oh.
I gave him a really good talking to, and it's never happened since.
No, look at him now, he's a pussycat. Who was in that class when she told him? Very nicely and politely.
There was a lot of people in that class.
There was a lot of people in that class.
I can't remember which one it was.
You went right for the eyeballs, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I was peeing myself laughing. In support of Claire. And he, look at him, this is where I've gone wrong, you see. I haven't given it in between the eyeballs.
I just felt like after that there was a better understanding of how each other felt and what could be said and what couldn't be said. And there we go, it just works much better now, doesn't it?
So Kaz says, do you have to wait for the black to fully dry before you do the colouring in? You've said that one before, didn't you?
Yeah, we've been that way.
Sorry, I'm catching up on comments. Right, let me whiz right.
But that's right at the bottom. That's just come up now.
That hasn't. Oh no, that's Leah Gillam now who says that. The other one was Kaz but
Leah, were you not listening? Answered that question.
Michelle Sherhorn says he must like a strong woman. Well, I thought I was strong. And Iris Shuttleworth says, I'm thoroughly enjoying watching Claire. It's so therapeutic and the biscuits are looking fabulous. I have to say, Iris, I totally agree with you. They are amazing.
Oh, Sam is so sweet and innocent.
Who said that?
I don't think so.
Not met you, have they?
I think you're pushing your luck there.
Clearly never met him.
Joe says they look like little, looks like little Moroccan tiles. I'll get me word macaron, I'm trying to say. Moroccan tiles, they do, don't they? There's that little effect. Sheila says, oh my God, it looks lovely. You are so talented.
Not bad for skulls, eh?
And Marie says, oh, just got to work. That looks amazing, Claire Corbett.
Oh, Marie.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
She's lovely, is Marie.
Mm. And Kathy Eaton says, start panicking, Claire. She's up to 486 now.
Oh, Kathy.
And Lynn Woodward says, I do hope that you are not considering letting anyone eat that work of art.
Question from Biscuit Queen, do we sell many turntables for these biscuits?
We do, but we've not been able to get any in stock. The supplier who supplies them hasn't had any in stock for, oh God, I don't know, at least 6 months. So a lot of it's all to do with COVID. I know it sounds daft, but transportation, plastic has gone through the roof, cardboard's gone through the roof, and lots of things. People, I don't even know whether they will ever come back. I don't know. I do keep looking out for them. Every time I place an order with a supplier, I do look out for them coming back into stock. What?
I've seen some.
Have you?
That aren't the same.
Right. You're right. You have to tell me where to get them.
Yeah. Let's do. I'm just trying to get as much colour on here as possible. Let's have some purple down there.
You copy my little idea, covering up the bags.
It is a proper royal icing technique.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
right.
I thought you knew that. I thought that's why you had your little bed.
No.
Yeah, you got to do that, or else that'll
Have
just.
you?
Yeah.
No, I never knew that.
That'll be destroyed otherwise.
Yeah. No, never knew that.
Yes, Helen Williams, the biscuit is the easy shortbread recipe off the website.
Yes, it is. And it's a delicious recipe. Give it a go, it's fabulous. Make sure you fridge it well though before you bake with it. So you can cut your shapes out if you want to and then put the shapes in the fridge, or which is the way we prefer to do it. We prefer to either put them in the mould or roll out, cut the shapes, put them on a baking tray and fridge them for half an hour. We do say 15 minutes, but I think half an hour is much better. It depends how much stuff you've got in your fridge as well. Rather than roll the dough and then roll out, because I find when I roll out again, you're warming it up again, aren't you?
And it absolutely kills you.
Yeah. Yeah. Gaia says, I've used this recipe and love it, the easy shortbread recipe, and it's nice, and especially if you used it with our flavoured icing sugars, they're really nice. Do you know what, Em? I'm going to have a chat with the warehouse lads because I haven't looked at whipping it up. So it looks like we're out of stock, and yet they were making loads of it last week. They can't be out of stock. So I'll be chasing them. I think one of the issues is we're waiting on packaging. But I have said to the lads, we've got loads of generic bags, and I have said I'm quite happy for us to stick labels on the bags. So I will chase that one tomorrow. Because we've got loads of generic bags. We haven't got the normal coloured bags.
Another colour, what have I not used? Have I used everything? I don't think I've used you, have I? Such a mucky cup with it. Oh, I have used it. But never mind, we'll use it a little bit more.
That red's beautiful, isn't it?
The red, this is the claret rose, this one.
Oh, the claret rose.
So it's dark, that one's the red, and this one's more of a pinky.
You're very welcome, Lynn. So I'm really pleased that you've all joined us for the live tonight. So while Claire's just doing this and you're all watching, so we'll keep the overhead on, I'll just give you an update. Tomorrow we have Jerry Chu back in the kitchen tomorrow. So she will be in with Karen. Karen is hosting her and looking after her tomorrow. Then Monday we have Julie Rogerson in, yeah. And she is doing her jungle safari cake. So you've still got plenty of time to sign up for that. Don't forget, it's £30. It's a 2-tier cake. You can do the full 2 tiers. You can do a 1 tier, or you can just make the animals. It's entirely up to you. It's your class. You don't have to do it live on the day, but you can do it. It's a great class. And Julie will also be doing a live on the night time. She's going to show you how to cover a cake with the Sugar and Crumbs sugar paste. And she's going to do some blossom sugar art and something else. I forget what she said now. So she's going to do that. So that will be live in the group on Monday. That'll be in the Make It Bake It group. Claire is doing a live on Wednesday afternoon. I think Tracy Mann's back in the kitchen on Tuesday as well. So she's back in the kitchen. I'm sure it's this Tuesday. And then Claire is doing Tuesday afternoon. She is on the nighttime lives.
Afternoon.
Pardon?
Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon, sorry. Claire is on the nighttime lives, but I'm doing a class on Wednesday. So Claire will be going live at 2 o'clock, and she'll be using Colourpop again, because we are going to show you Colourpop, so that you all get it. Okay, so you know, here at Sugar and Crumbs, we don't like to sell your product unless you know how to use it. It's what we've always been about. And this product, we really want you to understand the product. Okay. We don't want you going crazy with this and just throwing it in, because we don't want to see it all over social media. It doesn't work.
Show us that one you've just done, Claire, because you whipped it away so quickly that we couldn't see it.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Amazing, yeah. Question: how do we store these biscuits?
Just seen that question come up by Jake. Yeah, well done. How do we store them, Claire?
I just put them in a tin.
There you go, in a tin. To be fair, if you're gonna give them away once they're dry, just put them in one of those little cellophane bags.
Yeah.
cellophane bags, and then you tie it with little little metal
Yeah, twist tie.
twist tie. That's it. Couldn't get the words out. And Angie said she thinks you should be a tattooist because it's so pretty.
I would love to be a tattoo artist, but unfortunately I'm just not that talented.
Right, I believe we've got a spammer on here. I have been watching all the people. Can you see all the spammers? Can you see them watching? So I haven't seen, I've been watching them. Can you see? You can see all the profiles watching. So let me just go back through the comments, see if I can find it, and I'll delete it. Just ignore them. Don't give them anything to talk about. Just ignore them. I'm just going to go through the, you can see them. It says such and such somebody is watching, and they're not from this country. I think there we go is one.
I can't see any.
I've just deleted a comment. It wasn't too much of a comment, but what happens is it starts off with a little comment and then it starts. But don't give the spammers anything, you know, they're very sad people, so just ignore them. But there is quite a few watching tonight, and you can see all the names come up. See all the names come up, just ignore them. Kaz says lots of cake artists are former tattooists. Ben Cullen is one of her faves.
Ben is,
yeah. Quite. It's amazing how many cake tattooists turn to cake artists.
And how many cake artists turn into bodybuilders?
Yeah.
Is that your next move, Claire?
I used to do a little bit of that, but I haven't got it in me anymore. I'm falling apart, man.
And Donna Jaffrey says, don't block me again. Last time I kicked a spammer off, I kicked her off by mistake.
I remember that.
Yeah,
somebody just tell Donna.
Because somebody messaged her and told I've kicked her off by mistake, frantically trying to unblock her. Funny.
No, that was close.
Ready.
What did you do?
I just nearly put a big old blob on.
So he said her biscuits last week's in an airtight tin.
Yeah.
God, mine weren't last week's. I'd be eating them.
Oh, these aren't for eating. These for just looking at. And thinking, aren't they pretty?
I'm now blocking the spammer. There he is. I deleted his comment before, but he's now blocked. Bye-bye. Can you not all see, when you're watching on your phones, can you see that it says such and such somebody is watching?
Yeah, if I can if I'm friends with them.
Oh, well, I'm not friends with any of these.
It's probably because it's your live, though.
Right.
Well, maybe I can see everybody, I don't know.
You should be able to see the same as I can. Yeah, we need a code word for spammers. Dickhead's appropriate.
Just go right in and say it, Carol.
Was it after 9? Oh, it's 10 to 9. We're nearly there.
10 to 9.
Yeah. So, I was going back to telling you. So, tomorrow, just while Claire is absorbed in her decorating, you can keep watching overhead. So we've got Jerry Chewin 7 o'clock tomorrow in the Make It Bake It group. Julie Rogerson Monday with her class. Please join it. Julie's such a lovely cake artist, and this jungle themed cake will be brilliant. You'll thoroughly enjoy that. Then she's going live in the group on Monday. She's going to be using the Sugar and Crumbs new sugar paste, which is excellent. Really, really very good. You're going to love that. Tuesday, as I say, I think Tracy Mann is back in the Make It Bake It group. What she does is Tracy's juggling around, so she does a live on her own page, one in the Make It Bake It group, then she takes a week off while she does some filming, and then she does something else. I can't remember. I was chatting to her today on the phone because I apologised. I didn't know she was doing a live last night. Whenever we're closed on a Monday, I always do a live on a Tuesday. And because I saw that she wasn't in the diary, I didn't even give it a thought. So I apologised to her. Anyhow, she didn't seem too concerned. She was all right about it. So then on Wednesday we've got Claire at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then she'll be on the business page. And then on Wednesday night we've got my Pretty Cupcakes class, part 4, and I'll be revealing my part 5 class. And then Thursday we have Marion Frost back in the kitchen. And then the week after we've got a new lady coming in, haven't we?
Yes. I'm excited.
That's the day after your class, Claire. So the week after we've got a very busy week. Oh, and we've got the demo day on the next week. Have we got the demo day week? Yeah, we've got the demo day on the Saturday. So we've got the demo day, then the following week on the Monday, I don't know who we've got actually, I can't remember where I am, but we've got a very, very busy week the following week. And then we're off to Ardinley. I've got that right. So normally I say Brighton, but we're off to Ardinley to do the show there. And then the following week after that, we've got another busy week, and we'll be doing the face-to-face cupcake bouquet class. So we've got a very busy May. And then Karen is leaving me. Yeah, she's leaving. I can't believe it. I'm going to be devastated. I don't know how I'm actually going to cope. But thankfully, it's only for 2 weeks while she goes on holiday. And then she'll be back.
I started getting palpitations, and I was like, am I going to have to do my own baking?
I know we're going to have to do all our own stuff now, aren't we? Honestly, the years have gone by. I've had years and years where I've had to do it all myself, wash up, clean the kitchen, everything. And then John said we could have Karen in the kitchen, and it's great now because she does everything, doesn't she?
She does.
But when she's off for a day or off for a week, it's like, oh, where is she?
Yeah. We do miss her terribly, don't we, when she's not here?
Yeah.
And not just because she bakes.
I'm going to save it all for her when she comes
darling
back.
As well. She's a proper sweetheart, isn't she?
She counted all the colour pot for me tonight to make sure we got the right amount in. I said, I've lost the will to live, Karen, can you count this? She come trotting in. But she was laughing because she felt sorry for me because I've got to label it front and back. Maeve James said she'd love to do a mandala with these colours.
Yeah, totally. That
What's
would
a
look
mandala?
Amazing. Mandala.
What is it?
It's like it's a symmetrical pattern. I did a cake. Do you remember that cake I did that was black and white, and it had that wafer paper thing around the bottom, and it had all those drawn and piped mandalas on it.
Ah, right.
That's it.
Right, so Mr. McFarlane's back on. Crikey,
boss.
You will not believe that he is in here claiming something. You won't believe it last night. But John says, Simon and I did some cleaning up last night. Yes, Karen and I were gobsmacked. John came and guess what? Emptied all the bags of buttercream, took all the nozzles apart. What did you do, Si? What was you doing?
Photographing all the new
nozzles. Oh yeah, you were photographing everything. Yeah, you weren't cleaning up. No, he was doing all the photographs. So for the cupcakes, I've actually put them, if you're going to buy the set of 8, I've actually put the images in the set of 8. And then I'm going to send them to Claire because Claire does this nice little circle with them on circles. So she'll post them on the group. Yeah, Karen Grissers is a right globe trotter. Yeah, 2 weeks in Tenerife she's having. We're not going to cope.
Tenerife.
Hey? Tell Karen to stock up before she goes. Why? What she needs to stock up on?
Oh, the freezer. Fill the freezer for us.
Oh yeah, no, she is. She's baking cakes. You got an order in for cakes as well today, didn't you?
No.
Claire, why has left the eyes only got 5 pink bits and the right eye has 6 pink bits?
Don't need to bring that.
Because I didn't count it while I was doing it.
It was deliberate that. It was to see if you lot were watching.
I just thought it would look nicer like that, honestly.
No, I thought you did it to check they were watching. Claire, that's fabulous, that.
We're nearly done. We'll just do a little bit of green down here. And then we'll be...
So at least we know one was watching.
Yes.
Angela Bradbury said, ooh, Claire could do a totem pole. Jenny Morwood said these are absolutely fabulous. Nikki King, John McFarland. Hi, John. My hubby says they look good enough to eat, says Michelle Shelburne. They are. Look at John getting a load of highs off everybody.
He's dead popular, isn't he?
Yeah. Tracy Scrivens, Indian art, this looks like.
Yeah.
And Karen Naylor said, really? John cleaning up? Yes, me and Karen were very, very shocked.
I'd have been shocked.
Eh?
I'd have been shocked to see it.
Yeah.
I think. No, he's watching, isn't he? I'm not surprised at all. He's very good, is John. He's always very helpful.
I'm a Kathy Eaton, oh blimey, nearly fainted. Yeah, it's not often he does the cleaning up. You can ask John, you know what the good thing about John is? Ask him to go and do the food shopping, he's off like a trot. Because I don't do any food shopping. He buys all the food shopping. Ask him to cook tea, absolutely. Not a whinge or a moan. And he does all the food.
He quite likes it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't cook a thing, me. John does. I actually used to be a very good cook, but now I can't remember how to cook. I've been with him 18 years, can't remember how to cook. And when he goes away or anything like that, he has to get me frozen meals in because he knows I don't eat otherwise. He goes mad. One time he went away, he went to Ireland, I think it was just before Christmas, to see his mum and dad, and he forgot to get me a load of stuff in. I said, what am I going to eat? He went, for God's sake, Carol. I'm so used to him cooking for me, I don't know.
Right, I think we are done.
Are you planning on inviting people to join you for the lives again? Yeah, we can do that. Would you like me to do that? We can organise that.
What do we think, guys?
Amazing.
We think
Too
it's
different.
amazing.
But quite cool.
Amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Noreen, you need the 352 leaf tip. 352 leaf tip. A couple of round tips if you want. Yeah. Absolutely amazing, Claire. The love hearts are going wild for you here.
Thanks, guys.
Now, is the base royal iced or dried?
Hmm?
You biscuit. It said, is the base royal iced or dried? Sharon Rowe, what do you mean? Is the base royal iced or dried?
This is royal icing.
And it's dried.
And Linda
It's
Miles,
dried royal icing.
Yeah.
Set royal icing.
and Linda Miles says I could just dunk that in a cuppa. Yum yum, fabulous.
Just pull those in.
Yeah, there we go.
See them at the same
Let
time.
me just see what else.
Clean up some of my mess.
Stunning and always, as always, Claire Corbett. But I have to start work now and rewatch tonight. Marie Constable.
And
Claire Broad, that says fantastic. It looks so good. Molly Thompson said, Claire, you are so talented.
Guys.
Right, so let's just tell you, ladies. So what we've used is the Sugar and Crumbs new colour pop, okay? And what we're going to try and do over the next few weeks is show you as many lives as we can. Now, we've showed you how to bake. We've showed you how to make royal icing tonight. We've showed you how to use it in Swiss meringue buttercream. What else have we showed you? Karen's going to come.
ganache bit in the group.
Yeah,
do you
we
want me
did.
to do ganache on the main?
Yeah, why don't you do the ganache next
Okay.
week? So Claire did a beautiful ganache cake. It doesn't work with butter ganache, okay, but it works with normal ganache. Claire did a beautiful fuchsia cake a couple of weeks ago in the Make It Bake It group, but I'll let her show you on the main page. Do you want to do that next week?
Yeah.
Right, okay. We'll get Karen on to do meringues. Karen's been on and done macarons with the colour pop. Again, those have all been in the group. So if you're in the Make It Bake It group, seriously, you get to learn so much more in there.
You see everything
And
first
then,
as well,
also
don't
you get your discount codes. You get to know about new things coming in. And when this live is finished, I'm going to go and put the other 4 colours on the website so that you can buy that as an add-on. Okay. Those ladies who are at the demo day, select click and collect and just say you'll collect it at the demo day. The rest of you, sorry, you'll have to add it to your orders because if I say anything else, I'm going to get killed. Yeah. All right then, so that's us all done. Claire, do you want to tell them anything? What do you do? They saw you how to mix colours, didn't they?
Yes,
earlier?
we mixed all the colours. I didn't combine any 2 powders though. These are the colours as they come in royal icing. They are different in different things.
Yeah.
But no, that's us. That's us for the night. So I hope you enjoyed watching us do some nice royal icing biscuits with our new colour pop colours. Because they are so vivid, aren't they?
I like that answer. Claire, why has one left eye only got 5 and the other one got 6? And Jackie McMinn says, because they are sisters, not twins.
Yeah.
Then there's a request on for John McFarlane to come and do a live.
Yeah, come on, John.
And they're all saying, oh, Geraldine Allen, where have you been? She just popped up a comment. Absolutely. You're very quiet these days, Geraldine. Absolutely stunning, Claire. Thank you. And thanks to Carol and Simon. Great live. Good night, everyone.
glad you
Everyone's
enjoyed
just
it.
saying brilliant. So I've just got to say thank you very much. So keep an eye on the calendar, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Well, Karen will see you tomorrow night with Jerry Chew in the kitchen in the Make It Bake It Hub. Otherwise, Monday class, don't forget, you still sign up for that. Monday night, Julie Rogerson in the hub. Tracy Mann will be in the hub. Claire will be on the business page, 2 o'clock. My class Wednesday. And Marion will be on the business page on Thursday.
And don't forget to sign up for my Jubilee Tower that
Yes.
you've peer pressured me into.
Yeah, I will get the Jubilee Tower on the website tomorrow, and I'll share a link in both groups for you. Yeah, but it will be picture of just a Macron. So when it says Macron Tower,
And then on the day I'll be surprised.
yeah. So when I
That's what
say
we're doing.
Macron Tower, you're going to have to explain to everybody why it doesn't look like a tower. Okay, right? Good girls. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks, Simon.
Thank you.
And
you,
thank you,
everybody.
Claire. You've been a
Thank you.
superstar tonight. Oh, what are you going to do with this royal ice in here? Can we save this in these bags, or is
Yeah,
that it?
yeah, no, we'll save that exactly as it is. We'll just put it in an
Can
airtime.
you put them in some bowls
With
in
the,
fridge?
Now this is good for you to know, okay? So you can leave this royal ice in the bags as they are, put them in an airtight container and leave them out at room temperature. So just put them all in the same
Yeah.
airtight container.
They won't be in there for very long.
No, do not pop them in the fridge.
No.
And how would you soften them
But
up?
they won't go hard because I'll just put a damp cloth in
Right.
the box with them. But if they do sort of separate a bit, just squeeze them out, mix, and put them into another bag. But you can save them like this; they'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep, just pop them in a box.
goody good. Right, thanks very much, everyone.
Good
Toodaloo.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.